Yeah, I'm making this video for Jim Bob Sports. Brought up a good issue. It's about this Trayvon Martin case. Stand your ground law. Well, I looked it up on the internet, and Florida Statute 776.012, use of force in defense of person. This is what it says. This law means a person is justified in using force, except deadly force, against another when and to the extent that the person reasonably believes that such conduct is necessary to defend himself or herself or another against the other's imminent use of unlawful force. However, a person is justified in the use of deadly force and does not have a duty to retreat if, number one, he or she reasonably believes that such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to himself or herself or another, or to prevent the imminent commission of a forcible felony. Or, so the general rule is that the deadly force may be used only to imminent death or great bodily harm or the imminent commission of a forcible felony. The person may only use deadly force if he reasonably believes that the aforesaid factual conditions exist. These standards are the norm throughout the United States. So basically, in the Trayvon Martin case, George Zimmerman followed Martin and attacked him and then murdered him. Or either way, the police or whoever told him not to follow him, and he did so. So he brought it upon himself. It's not like Trayvon Martin attacked him first. He pursued Trayvon, and then an altercation broke out now. And so, but I also want to talk about, I want everybody to back off this racial issue because, like I said in the previous video, this is not the only case, okay, that's going down in Florida. It's a guy by the name of David James, okay, and this is, let me just read this. Justice for David James. A central theme in the rallies and media coverage of Trayvon Martin's shooting is that whites are allegedly given preferential treatment by the justice system. Nothing could be further from the truth. Back in 2010, David James was playing basketball with his daughter at a park in Central Florida. Trevor Dooley, who was a black elderly man, an erratic and aggressive 69-year-old black man, lived by the park. He became angry at a child for skateboarding and ran across the street screaming while brandishing a firearm. James tried to disarm Dooley, and Dooley shot him. James died in front of his 8-year-old daughter. The police conducted an investigation and then arrested and booked Dooley for manslaughter, illegal carry of firearm, and illegally brandishing a firearm. Witnesses testified that Dooley was not defending himself but was the aggressor the entire time. Okay, well, the police arrested him, then they should arrest Zimmerman the same way. That's my only gripe. Okay, so anyway, but this law has caused grief to blacks and white families. So it ain't just Trayvon that got killed. There's probably some other incidents we don't know about, but anyway, peace and have a good day. this law is good for, like, if I'm in my house chilling, watching TV, and you know somebody break in, then I got the right to kill your ass. You in my, you know, that's standing your ground. You in my house, or I can see if like maybe your car or something. You know, somebody trying to break in your car, and you bust a cap in their, you bust a cap in their ass. That's standing your ground. But anything beyond that, you know, you just pursuing somebody and you shoot them, that's not standing your ground. That's taking the law in your own hand. And that's like the wild, wild west. So this law could be sending people back 100 years, you know, because that's basically like the wild, wild west. I don't like these guys. I can start an argument, confrontation, and then shoot them and kill them and get away with it. So they need to clarify this law. That's what I'm seeing. You know, stand your ground, clarify it. But anyway, that guy Zimmerman should have been arrested, just like this other guy got arrested. They should have at least arrested the guy so he can have a day in court, because you killed a 17-year-old. That guy, 17-year-old is not even an adult yet. You're not an adult till you're 18. So he basically killed a teenager that didn't have no weapon on him, bag of Skittles. Right? You a grown ass man. First of all, what you need a gun for to fight a teenager? Anyway, just saying. Peace. Yeah, it seems like Zimmerman and Trevor Dooley seems like they was on some vigilante shit, man. That's, taking the law in your own hands. That's not standing your ground. Anytime you pursue, in both cases, the two men that killed people pursued their victims. They left their grounds and confronted them. They pursued their victims. Trevor Dooley and Zimmerman went on some vigilante stuff. Peace.